Up, guys? Welcome back to the channel. And today I'm going to show you how to set up and play mupen64plus FZ edition. Now, um, from a past update, I don't think it will work on Kit Kat or ice cream sandwich anymore. So you can only go lollipopping up. So basically, 5.0 all the way up to 7.1, which is marshmallow. No, 7.1 is nougat. Sorry. um. So first things you want to do is you want to get some games. I do have two games here. Um, but I'm gonna show you that process really quick. Let me see. Hold on. Where's Firefox? Actually, hold on. Let's do this. Go to MU Paradise. Now, at the moment, I don't know why, but as of now, if you go to MU Paradise, you will not be able to find any Pokemon games for the Nintendo 64 or any type of Mario games, or even Zelda for that matter. So you have to look elsewhere. I did do a previous video saying that I was going to set up a Google Drive link so you guys can get those ROMs easier without having to search all over the internet. So go check that out to get all the details and everything. But for the particular game, we don't need to do all that. So let's see. Nintendo 64. Let me see. 007, GoldenEye, Conker's Bad Fur Day. That was a fun game. Resident Evil 2, Mortal Kombat 4. Ah, here's a good one. Diddy Kong Racing. So I'm going to download that real quick so I can show you this working in action. Ah, jeez. There we go. So now we just gotta wait for this to download. Which it downloaded pretty quickly. Okay. Now I have a folder set up for this already. So let me see. I just gotta find the game we just downloaded and move it to the folder that I have set up. Let's see. N64. And okay. Now we can go back to the emulator. It should open. There we go. Now, I put this game in the folder that these two games are in, but if you notice, it hasn't popped up. So what you have to do is you have to click like this little refresh looking button next to the magnifying glass, and you have to find the folder that you have the game set in, and then after you enter that folder, don't click on any other games. Just leave it on that folder, and then just click OK, and it'll scan, and it'll also add the original box art. And if you scroll down, there you have it, Diddy Kong Racing. Now you have your games, but if you're using the on-screen controls, then you're pretty much good to go. But if you're using an external controller like I am, you have to set up the buttons. So what you have to do is click the little three lines over here, and you want to go to profiles. I was gonna say I thought they removed it. You want to go to profiles, then go to controller profiles, and what you want to do is you want to add a new profile, and you can name it whatever you want. So I'm gonna just name this one test, and then you can give it a description if you want, which I'm not going to because I know what this controller is already. So, and then here you are with the interface, with the controller interface where you can set up your buttons and everything. The next thing you want to do is make sure your controller is on and let it pair. And once it's paired, then you can start mapping the buttons. Let's see, L R Z start. Last set of buttons. All right. Now you should have at least 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. You should have at least 6 available buttons left, depending on what type of controller you have. So if you have those extra buttons, then you can also set up these as well. I usually don't, because it's just easier to leave everything as is. And then if you do decide to set those up, then you just do it like you do with these buttons. And then after you're done with that, you just click exit, and you should see your new profile right there. All right. So now that we have that set up, we want to go to settings and input, and then you're going to scroll all the way down to where you see these four controllers. Now, it is possible to use to play four players on this emulator. You just have to have four wireless controllers. So to change the profile, just click on it on the first controller, and then look for test, which is the one that I made, and that's pretty much it. And then you can go back again, and you may have to, this next part, you may have to change it according to the game that you're playing, because some games uh, work better than others. Like Super Smash Bros. Works pretty smoothly, and Banjo Kazooie works smoothly with just a little bit of hiccups. And Diddy Kong Racing I haven't tried yet, so that's the one we're going to be testing right now. But if you do need to change anything, to change the I guess you can say the video output, or I don't know what they call it on here, but it basically makes a difference on how well it works. So you want to go back to profiles, and then you want to go to emulation profiles, and then depending on how powerful your phone is, you can either put it on this one. You can put it on the first one, which says grid grid 64 video with recommended settings for quality, or you can do the one that's recommended for speed. And there's a bunch of other ones too, but I would recommend just sticking with these first two, because uh, I've tried some of these other ones before, and yeah, those are pretty bad. And you can also make a custom one if you want as well, which sometimes helps, which I'll explain how to do that later. Um, and then after that, you're pretty much done. You have some other tools you can use too. Like you got library settings, profiles, tools, uh, help. So I think they got they got a website set up that you can use for if you need any type of information or have any questions. And you can even report any type of bugs to them if you want. And you can get information about the game, the emulator, change the language if you want, uh, or you can give the developers a tip if you like the emulator. So, with that being said, let's test one of these games. So, we're gonna do Diddy Kong Racing, because that's the new one. Oh yeah, and it does have built-in cheats as well. You can also change the aspect ratio of the game too, to fill up your screen if you so desire. Which I'll show you how to do that in a sec, because that's what I want to do. Because this 4:3 aspect ratio is kind of weird, especially when I got the this big screen to fill up. But as you can see, it's pretty smooth. Almost like you're playing it on the original Nintendo 64. And my controller turned off. There we go. So I'm gonna do a test race real quick. Actually, hold on. I thought it was a time trial you could do on here, but I guess not. I'll play as the fox. I like the fox. This game is also 4 players as well. I think for the most part, almost all the games for the Nintendo 64 were multiplayer. Oh, here we go. Tracks. Oh yeah, I remember now. This game had like a bunch of different uh vehicles you could use. Well, I said a bunch, but it's only three. There's the car, the boat, the hovercraft. I mean, and then the plane. Yeah, let's do time trial 'cause I don't want to race anybody. Just to show you that the controls work like they should. I'm gonna get Mario Kart later. Okay, you get the idea. So let's exit, and I'm going to show you how to change the aspect ratio. So you want to go to settings, display, and uh here we go. Screen scaling. You want to put it on stretch, which will make it a 16:9 ratio. So I'm gonna go back to Diddy Kong Racing. Whoops, that's not it. But as you saw there, it was a full um what's the word I'm looking for? A full 16:9, as you can see right here, and it still works perfectly. Okay, so I'm gonna show you the little cheat menu that you can find. So, for example, let's say I'm playing Super Smash Bros. And I don't want to take the time out to unlock the other 4 characters. I can click on Super Smash Bros. And go to where it says settings and excuse me, I need to drink some water. Um, which one was it? I haven't used this in a while, so I gotta relearn this thing myself. Oh, here we go, cheats. And once you can check this, it says enable cheats. and you have all these cheats you can activate for the game. So I personally don't use cheats because I feel like, whoops, let me turn it back on. Because I personally think it takes away from the fun of unlocking everything. Um, GTA, on the other hand, is a different story. But anyway, yeah, that's pretty much it. Everything else you can explore, tinker with, and figure out what works for you. Um, I'll probably do another tutorial like this for a different emulator. So if you enjoyed this video and you think it was helpful, smash that like button, subscribe, and comment, and I will see you in the next video. Thanks for watching. Bye-bye.